Welcome to Lighthouse KinShip's devotional video, A Bend in the Road, Part 1, Ecclesiastes 7, verses 13 and 14a, ESV. Consider the work of God. Who can make straight what he has made crooked? In the day of prosperity, be joyful, and in the day of adversity, consider. God has made the one as well as the other.
Psalm 139, verses 7, 11, and 12, ESV. Where shall I go from your spirit? Or where shall I flee from your presence? If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, and the light about me be night, even the darkness is not dark to you. The night is bright as the day, for darkness is as light with you. Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022. Monica and I are here within the Natchez Trace State Park, Wildersville, Tennessee, at a desolate area where loggers have been clear-cutting several acres, and they've had to do a lot of the clear cut because they had a tornado come through here a while back and destroyed a lot of the land.
A bend in the road is a disruptive path for us to travel at God's speed and guidance. For Bobby and I, our bend in the road has been a decade designed to build our faith from yes, we know God can, to there is absolutely nothing impossible with God. Noah's bend in the road was God instructing him and his family to build a massive ark to house him, his family, and a multitude of animals when the floodwaters came upon the earth. Noah had never experienced the situation of any rain, much less an abundance of rain, so his faith was not built on past experiences. Noah's faith stemmed from his reverent fear of God of heaven and earth.
Genesis 6, verses 12 to 14 and 17 and 18, NIV. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupted their ways. So God said to Noah, I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood, make rooms in it, and coat it with pitch inside and out. I am going to bring floodwaters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens. Every creature that has breath of life in it, everything on earth will perish. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, you and your sons and your wife and sons' wives with you.
Noah was journeying through his bend in the road at God's speed, God's guidance, and with no past experience for his present bend in the road. The bend in the road that Bobby and I are journeying on is just as Noah's, God's speed, God's guidance, and with no past experience for this bend in the road. However, God is shaping our faith along this continuous bend in our path.
Hebrews 11, verses 1 and 7, NLT. Faith shows the reality of what we hope for. It is the evidence of things we cannot see. It was by faith that Noah built a large boat to save his family from the flood. He obeyed God, who warned him about things that had never happened before. By his faith, Noah condemned the rest of the world, and he received the righteousness that comes by faith. Romans 10:17 ESV. So faith comes from hearing, and hearing through the word of Christ.
Abraham too had a bend in the road, but he encountered a completely different curve in his path than Noah. God is constantly on the move. I cannot stay where I am and follow God at the same time. Responding requires movement. Margaret Feinberg.
Genesis 12, verse 1 ESV. Now the Lord said to Abram, Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you. Hebrews 11:8 ESV. By faith Abraham obeyed when he was called to go out to a place that he was to receive as an inheritance, and he went out, not knowing where he was going.
It has been a decade since Bobby and I have been traveling our bend in the road. As Noah traveled his bend in the road, not fully comprehending the events before him, Bobby and I too are traveling our bend in the road, not fully comprehending our situation.
Isaiah 55 verses 8 and 9 NLT. My thoughts are nothing like your thoughts, says the Lord, and my ways are far beyond anything you could imagine. For just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts.
Noah was warned of distressing events not yet seen, while Abraham was being called to a place of great blessing.
Isaiah 55, 10 and 11 NLT. The rain and snow come down from the heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. They cause the grain to grow, producing seed for the farmer and bread for the hungry. It is the same with my word. I send it out, and it always produces fruit. It will accomplish all I want it to, and it will prosper everywhere I send it.
As Helen Steiner Rice put it, sometimes we come to life's crossroads and we view what we think is the end, but God has a much wider vision, and He knows that it's only a bend. This concludes our devotional video of Lighthouse KinShip, A Bend in the Road, Isaiah 55, verses 12 and 13 NLT. You will live in joy and peace. The mountains and hills will burst into song, and the trees of the field will clap their hands. Where once there were thorns, cypress trees will grow. Where nettles grew, myrtles will sprout out. These events will bring great honor to the Lord's name. They will be an everlasting sign of His power and love.
Monica and I thank you for traveling along with us here today at the Picnic Area 1 at Natchez Trace State Park, Wildersville, Tennessee. Come along and journey with us by subscribing to our channel. Hit that little notification bell so that you won't miss our next stop. And please give us a thumbs up, liking our videos, and help us to spread the gospel by sharing these videos on your social media platforms. Thank you for leaving your comments below on how these devotions are helping you, and also your prayer requests so that we know how to pray for you.